Hey, there's no way you can guess what this video about. It's gonna be life hacks. I guess every house has these sliders or something. I decided to save money on their gas and bought this big tourist gas can. But the problem is, he's got this big thing that doesn't want to come in our lighter. A normal syringe, this needle, will help fix this situation. It turned out to be a perfect match for our tank. Next, we need to get the needle out of this needle itself. We can't do this at all with pliers. Then we warm it with metal with the same lighter. And the needle gave in. Now with a knife, we have to cut these sides. And we are all set in. With this adapter like this, you can fit almost any lighter and have enough gas for a few years. If you need to connect two objects together and you have chosen the super glue on this task, with a regular thread, you can make the connection many times stronger. Simply wrap the thread as shown in the video, or another depending on the situation, and soak up the thread with few drops of super glue. After a few hours, it will harden, making the threads straight very strong, and make the connection almost irreplaceable. I remember we used to show this kind of life hack where instead of threads, ordinary solder was used. It's also a great option for certain situations. If the old brush is very worn out, you can give it second life. We take off the old pile and its attachment. Find a stationary binder by its size and brush and drill a hole as it's shown in the video. Next, using a small self-tapping cutter, we screw the binder to the handle. Now we find a sponge in the kitchen for washing dishes, cut out strip out of it, and fix it to the binder. Done! We got a great alternative to a regular brush. And its advantage that after work sponge can easily be removed and replaced with a new one. There is a great way to protect the trees at the cottage in the garden from various insects. For this we will need a special sticky fly strip, and no, we won't just hang it on a tree. We'll take the cap off one side and we use some kind of stick to squeeze the whole ribbon out of it so it doesn't unwind. That's how it's gonna work. But be careful, the tape is very sticky. Now we go outside and wrap the base on the tree in 1 and 2 layers of this tape. Then we fix it with a tape so it doesn't unwind. Look how sticky it is. And now when insects want to eat the leaves or fruit of the tree, it will be almost impossible to overcome this obstacle. The ant probably thinks that God, why I came here? And he'll tell others that it's better not to go there. Remember when we used to show you this gadget that sliced potatoes into this spiral and turned out to be really delicious? So we found a super mega simple way to make a potato spiral without this gadget. Take a regular metal lid, drill a hole in the center, and use a stationary knife to cut a flat hole from a center to the side. Just be careful not to cut yourself. Then bend one edge to cup upwards with a screwdriver so it will turn like this. Well, you know it. Now we take washed potatoes, pull them over a wooden stick, insert them into the hole, and just turn the potatoes through the formed blade. Already on the second attempt we got such a beautiful flat spiral. And all this with just one lid, which is practically nothing and does not take much space. There is only one thing left to cook. You can, for example, put sausages between the spirals or something else delicious and bake it for 20 minutes. It turned out super delicious. Sometimes for some dish you need to get out cherries from cherry bone, and I can't imagine how to do it humanly without a special device. We found a solution in which we would need a 20 or 50 millimeter of syringe. We cut off the nose, mark it, and cut out this part of a syringe. Now we drill a hole with the cherry bone or even a little bit in the center. Then we take a piston, take off a rubber and cut off its head. We make a longitudinal cuts of 4 parts so that we can harpoon like this. This part has a recess in the center and it will be a bone grapple. Now in the rubber piston we cut a hole slightly larger than the harpoon we just cut. We put it in a syringe. It's gonna act as a guide. Let's put a rubber on, something like this, and we get a Super Bone Squeezer 2000. Just put the cherry inside, place in the right position and press the piston. It's working! If you'll be more handy, it's gonna happen more fast.